हेलो हेलो। तो जो मेरी जिंदगी है। ए यार, ये तारे वारे पता नहीं क्या क्या यार। जो items added. Unable. तू जो मिल के मुझे है। अबे बे यार, छी। ये तो गड़बड़ हो गया भाई। Am I looking handsome or what? Watch. मेरे नैया ओ मेरे सैया तू बड़े दैया। अरे मिल ही नहीं रहा है, कब से वो कर रहा हूँ, पता नहीं क्यों। डिफेंस मिडफील्डर लुलियन, बहुत बढ़िया लुलियन मिला है लुलियन। सीड्रल, जेबियर, एलेसेंडर नेस्टा, एस्टा, central back. Let's wait for tomorrow, okay? Let's go. 19 my plus. Almenda, Thiago Almada. Dijon, it's center midfielder. Let's go, Papa Man. 30. Level of 92. Bus. Belverde. Bus. No events. No more events, guys. Yeah, डिवीजन लीग खेलेंगे। लीग डिवीजन 4 एक हार गया है, 15 में प्रमोशन है। बाप रे, 15 प्रमोशन, दैट मीन्स रिवाइव ने 5 गेम जीतना पड़ेगा मुझे, है कि नहीं? चलो ठीक है, देखते हैं। अगर मैं यहाँ पे रखूँगा क्या ये ठीक रहेगा? ओ शिट, ये तो गड़बड़ हो गया। अब ठीक है, अब सही है ना? या फिर इसको इधर रखूंगा ना, ऐसा करके, ये सही है। पंखे दिखाई दे रहे हैं ना? पंखे, कैसे? अब ठीक है।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Oh, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst the ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stojkovic. There he goes, motoring forward. Makalele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Serves up across. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Stojkovic. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vieri receives him in a wide position. Good chance here! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Ball's gone out of play. McAllister. And it's Kukcu. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's got away. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. He's had it taken off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Vieri. Camavinga. That's good running with the ball. And here's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's on it, can he get away? Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Driving forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieri. He's found a way through. Vieri! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Kubasi. It's Van Dijk. Vardio. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Can he get it through? Camavinga.
Might want to be careful there.
Van Dijk looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's a key interception. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Bebeto. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely, now then. Vardio gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Camavinga. Camavinga powering forward here. Camavinga. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kokchu has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! Camavinga is onto this. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stojkovic. And it's Makalele. In with the challenge. Now it's Vieri. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, terrible pass. And this is Batistuta. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. The breakthrough arrives at last.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Backward it goes. Makalele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieri gets into a good position. That'll be a throw-in. And it's McAllister. Shot could be on. Vardiol defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Bebeto will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Makalele. Vardiol. That has been slung wide. McAllister. And it's Stojkovic. He's picked his way through. And he welcomes it in. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. There's the crossfield ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Foyt. Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. And Makalele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the finish!
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Kukçu does really well there. He is strong. Good running, strong and purposeful.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's not got that quite right. Barcelona must do something here and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe! Referee has just said play on.
Indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Stojkovic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Foden. Valverde. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Stojkovic. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Por favor, dirijam-se à sala do pessoal.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
He has found the way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Kukçu! Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
And he's in on goal. And the shot! Goal! Germany! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Dijk.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's forced to go back. Vardiol. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Robson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Puskos. Now there's a great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Germany with the corner, they're first. And he thumps it clear. And it's skewed away. Shoots! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Foyt. There's the crossfield ball. No, that's been intercepted. Robson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi.
Germany clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
Goes for a shot! Bellingham going about things with real menace. Roberto Baggio. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Shevchenko. Zanetti. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Xabi Alonso. Goes for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Germany have their third corner. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Big chance! And again! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Kubasi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? It's their second corner of the game. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Dixon. Robson. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Taken back almost at once.
There will be 3 minutes
Kupchu.
added time.
And back to the keeper they go. Abiati, the great organiser of defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's managed to get free. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
Just a
don't
quick
fix
reminder
it. So
today,
I think the
please
manager has to
refrain from
resist
parking
change
outside
at this stage.
stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, this looks sharp. Xavi Alonso. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
He's having a go! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're back within reach!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nicely spread. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now he's got space here. Foyt. Kupchu. And Gvardiol. Kamavinga. Van Dijk. That could spell trouble. So we've reached the hour mark. It's a pretty loose pass. He's one-on-one, surely! Real chance! That is decidedly lacking. Foyt. Roberto Baggio. Right, Shevchenko. Van Dijk. Kamavinga. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely worked. Kovac with the clearance. Makaleli.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's good running with the ball. Now that's well seen too. Vardiol. And it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Robson. Little doubt, that is a foul. Xavi Alonso has been sent off, just to confirm, it was a straight red.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution
Both sides
for
then
Germany.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
4,
benches.
Bellingham. Number 23, Brian Robson. Number 19, Zanetti. Number 17, Ruben Diaz. Number 9, Batio. Coming on the field, number 16, Rodri. Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer.
And this is Puskos. Oh, just chance, surely! He scored! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Germany blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, he's had a shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And he's done it again. He's got his... And Shevchenko! Oh, almost a sixth.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's gone backward here. Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Oh, this is a great position. Chance for a shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
It's become a case of men against boys. Foyt. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. And it's Caicedo, knocks it out wide. Rodri, 5 minutes to add. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Puskos, and this is Puskos. And he's got the beating of his man. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just eases him off the ball. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
It's run loose here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a searching pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And this is Batistuta, closing in on goal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Shot could be, and the shot!
Very
That
nice.
was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Szoboszlai. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. it into big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That is as far as they're going to go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Camavinga. Makaleli. And it's Camavinga. He's the return pass. Out towards the flank. And it's Makaleli. Now this could be a chance. He's had it taken off him.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those...
Oh, he's taken it. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Played out to the left flank. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Foyt. Kubasi. It's Van Dijk. Vardiol. Makaleli. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Now, can they get him away? That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a great ball here. Brilliantly cut out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Camavinga! A real chance and a real chance.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Yeah.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he finish? He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And yes, it's him again. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. Good ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
ये चाहिए था मुझे.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Here's the whistle for half-time.
ये चाहिए था
So we have
मुझे
here a genuinely
बहू
competitive
भैया.
game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Camavinga, distributed tidily. Camavinga. Makaleli. That interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. And Danny Olmo. Over to the left. And the return pass. Makalele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Mbappe is onto this. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's had it nicked away. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space.
भाई साहब.
Gets his hands on it.
Hello, 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 hello.
Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Makaleli. Vardiol. And it's Neymar. And it's Camavinga. Here's Makaleli. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Foyt. Kupchu. Tries to play it through. Played back in. Can he finish? It's there! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona go 2 up and into applies the finish. That comes as a mighty relief. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kupchu. He is through here. Shot, surely! It's bounced back off the post.
अबे.
Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Shit.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. That's a decent clearance. Kokchu. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's up face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
It's nothing.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Wriggles his way through. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Azar. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Kokchu with a definite foul there. So there's going to be another change here. And he's been shifted off it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Messi. Szoboszlai. Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And that is a little undercooked. It's the again! Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Azar just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Batistuta thinks about the chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. That has not gone well. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. That has ended up in no man's land.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. Kokchu. He's in a good position here. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! And the shot's on here. Messi. And that's that.
क्या मार
Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
दिमाग खराब यार क्या करे कर भी क्या सकते हैं भाई इतना ठीक है ना। अब ये तो क्या करे यार, जिंदगी में यही है। हम इसको थोड़ा सा इधर लेके आऊंगा। हाँ एक्सक्यूज मी, ये क्या है? बस 3 1 17 3132 क्या कर सकते हैं।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
अरमान ये अरमान मान तेरे
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to
मेरे कीपर को क्या
attacking
करना चाह
creativity.
रहा है, क्या
So
करना चाह रहा है?
naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Neymar. Makaleli.
अबे इसी टाइम पर तुझे पीछे जाना था क्या?
Kokchu. Mbappe is onto this. Nicely weighted
Heard
ball.
na.
Well read. Nice interception. Kokchu. Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Spread out to the left. Now it's Kokchu. And it's Camavinga. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. And play for a throw. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Back into the middle. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Makaleli. Mbappe. Caught offside that time. And a goal kick. Vardiol.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these
क्या
keepers
कर
could
रहा है
taste about their respective
चू?
uninvolvement.
That's a delicate pass. That has been slung wide. Great run on the overlap here. Alexander-Arnold, an instinctive delivery. Cleared away. That's an excellent interception. Foyt gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Makalele with the foul.
Makalele with the foul.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Vardiol with a definite foul there. He has a look up. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That has not gone well. And it's Makalele. Makalele has got himself a free kick.
You know, 4-2-2 default formation team name, please. Kenzo 4-2-2. Actually, I play 4-3-3.
Makalele. And he's had a hit. Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Shit, man. Hello, welcome to channel, brother. When Kenzo, brother, welcome to my channel. Check this.
And it's been taken short.
Oof.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Messi!
Oh!
Oh, and they really made to pay. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rafinha.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Neymar. He's got away. Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back.
Such good technique.
Rafinha. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Makalele does well to get it back. Over to the left. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception. Spot on. Foyt gets across to intercept that. Kukcu. And it's Makalele. He's having a go!
Oh,
Oh, within an inch or
shit,
two.
man.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Mm.
It's a really well-measured ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Literally, it is better.
It's rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. Guardiola. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's well spotted. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence.
Yeah,
but none over its
bad.
repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Van Dijk. And Guardiola. Neymar. Kubasi. Foyt. Kukcu. Camavinga. And he's running through. Now it's Raul. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Kukcu is the team's great visionary. Guardiola. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Camavinga, and that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
He's cut it out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Raul. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Foyt. And it's Kukcu. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. And it's slung out wide. Neymar. Camavinga. Ball played for Kukcu. Kubasi. Foyt. Van Dijk. Kubasi. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's found a way past. He's in a great position here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Just eases him off the ball. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Kirkchu.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just...
He's going for goal!
Changement en cours.
यार गोली नहीं पर कर ये भी हार गया भाई। कितना गोल है? एक गोल है बस।
Little pass back. Played back in. He's had a shot!
अबे यार
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
यार
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now who's going to be first to this? Foyt. Messi.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance
Il y
to
aura 2
draw
minutes
level.
de temps additionnel.
Great vision. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Votre attention, chers
What are your
spectateurs.
thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
क्या करे भाई, कुछ कुछ होता है। इकतीस 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 सारे इकतीस इकतीस ही है।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Opts for safety. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. Park Ji-sung defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Makaleli. And it's Neymar. Makaleli does well to get it back. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Kamavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Vieira. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good take, and it's Neymar! Oh, he's been caught napping. Del Piero, looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung gets flagged offside. So we're still where we started right now. He's gone forward. Foyt. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Can he get onto this? Out of play for a throw. And he's forced to go back. Played back into the centre. And it's Vieira. And here's Park Ji-sung. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Okay, all right, just Park.
Roberto ready to try one. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Vieira, he is onto this. Kamavinga. Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
But
Makaleli. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Van Dijk. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Guardiola. Neymar. McAllister. White. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's there to retrieve it. And that has been knocked clear. Kukçu. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Howson makes the interception. Roberto threads one in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent
Hey,
enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now, can they get him away? Park Ji-sung. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. Maradona! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Park Ji-sung. Makaleli. McAllister. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto. Makaleli. White is always looking to play quality balls. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's... And a chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking tidy in possession here. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira. Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Spread it left. And here's Camavinga. Howson gets across to intercept that. Zé Roberto. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, can he get onto this? It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. A good play on the left-hand side here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Driving forward. McAllister. Vieira. Vieira, who does have an assist to his name. Camavinga. Messi. Messi. And Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Park Ji-sung. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a throw.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dalton. White. Now it's Park Ji-sung. That'll be a throw.
ओले 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 क्या करे यार कुछ कुछ होता है
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Maradona. And it's Vieira. Kukçu. Foden. Vieira. Now it's McGinn. Now it's Valverde. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
वाह क्या कुत्ता
Well, it
छे
didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Makaleli. Park Ji-sung. Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. Van Dalton. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
फट यार
And it's White. Can he get it through? It's a promising position.
Habrá
Akanji
3 minutos
gets
de
a foot in
descuento.
here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shot a goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And yes, it's him again.
Trotzdem
Shootiert. And that will be the final act.
Shot.
Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Every game, छोड़ा गेम ना वाह 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 clap. एक गेम जितेছে না ভাই কি হইতাছে
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Now it's Rodri. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he's worked it through. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out towards the right wing. He's found the way through. Nicely weighted. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent
I'm
finish.
sorry, Babu.
Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Opts for safety. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Camavinga, spread it left. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Now it's Rashford.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
So you make it sound so simple. Rodri. Now it's Neymar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, before saving his team, if you like, he needs to learn to save himself.
Makalele promptly onto that,
Shit.
and that is that.
Important Messi,
Messi, just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Another pass, just keeps it, shoots! Sensational from Rashford!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Kukçu. Messi, chance! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. It's gone for a throw-in. McAllister. Rijkaard looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar. Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Van Dijk. McAllister. That is good alertness. Over to the left. And here's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Makalele. Nicely spread. Now, can they get him away? It's come to nothing.
1 minute at a
He
time.
can get that clear. Camavinga, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Neymar. Rashford, he's had a shot! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Rashford. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Look, they've had their chance to
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, whatever about the intent in that or not, you really shouldn't be making the situation any worse.
Minutes played. Kubasi. McAllister. Now it's Rashford. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Neymar. Now Mbappe. Neymar. Now it's Rashford. That pass has been well intercepted. Foyt. Messi. Kukçu. And it's Camavinga. And here's Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh no, that was never going to make it. McAllister. Vardiol. McAllister. He's found a way past. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard is onto this. Rijkaard finds himself offside.
Hey,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9, Messi. Number 21, Rashford. Number 8,
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
number 7,
That has been
Adams.
cut short.
Coming on the field,
Makaleli.
number
Now it's
15,
Raul.
Lustando
Oh, it's a
Martinez.
promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Bravo.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Number 20, Raul. Number 30,
Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No way through there. And this is Raul. Tries to play it through. Face to face with the keeper. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. It's bounced back off the post. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Raul. He's beaten. It's Raul! They've done it! Just cruising. They are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is
There will
Raul.
be 5
He's
minutes
picked it,
added
shot
time.
a goal! McGinn. 5 minutes to add. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Kukçu. Turns back here, probably the best option. Akanji. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's that, the end. Barcelona found it all too much in the end. They came into the day with one mission. It's a mission they could not fulfill. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I have to say, I'm glad I never experienced what those players are going through at the
Just a
moment.
quick announcement.
An uncertain
An exciting
future
one too.
and
We're
confidence
about to
shot to
announce today's
pieces.
rugby numbers.
Everyone's trying
Please
to
watch
put on
the
a
screen
brave
if you have a
face,
ticket.
but this is pretty depressing.
All right, guys. Bye bye. Take care. So dream. क्या करे, फेल दिया भाई, फेल दिया सब फेल के जा रहा भाई, इजी पीजी को।